So
I recently took a family trip to Maui where we spent 9 days in Kaanapali on the west side of the island. We enjoyed the company of my parents, my sister, and her family, who all live in Austin. Now this video is a little different than normal because I wanted to focus on spending the time with my family and not so much of it talking to a selfie stick camera. Maui has been a special place for my family for as long as I can remember. We've spent what is probably the better part of a year of our lives here over the years. Cassie and I got engaged here, we got married here. This was also our final trip together before Lainey was born. It's been nearly 3 years since the Lahaina fires, and I debated whether or not to speak on the subject or film any of the rebuilding efforts, but honestly, Lahaina is rebuilding slowly, and I decided to share a small glimpse of what that looks like today while being as respectful as possible to those who are still grieving what they lost. To me, it's a powerful reminder that no matter how difficult the circumstances are, you just can't give up. The people of Lahaina certainly haven't. What's up, everybody? This week, reporting in from Maui, Hawaii, and currently, I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Luckily, I'm getting off the boat because we're heading to Maui Raceway Park. We're going to the drag races. The boat is already parked. It's gonna be easy to get out of here.
Ice cold. Whatever the moment, El Kensu makes it brighter. Take the heat to make the place to eat.
I'm gonna look for maybe a salad. Maybe. Okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
Coming, guys.
Dude, absolutely. Love it.
Alright. What had happened? You know what had happened with me at that line? When I went up to the line, was I was going to go and somehow I touched the gear with the neutral.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay, jump on top of the button.
Oh no.
Set him up, set him up.
Stand next to him, Dad. Stand next to him.
Let him lean forward like a racist. And I feel this switch down. I let go of the clutch, I don't have to do nothing. At 7.5, shift, 7.5, shift, 8.5, shift, 8.5, shift.
You ready to take a rip?
They're all dirty.
No.
No. Oh, Cass.
I don't have one of you.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the
cool.
last time we put them on the bike. That was like in 2015 when we ran on there.
Oh, in jail? How neat. This is cool.
So there's this pretty wild, I guess, phenomenon that happens here in Hawaii twice a year, where the sun at this exact time, it's called Lahaina noon, is directly 90 degrees overhead and casts no shadow.
For the Insta. For the
You know what happened to Kenny?
You're gonna be the thumbnail on the video.
He's straight up.
Everybody say cheese.
1, 2, Lenny, meow.
Go ask somebody.
Oh, nailed it again. Let's go. Good morning from Maui, Hawaii. This morning, I'm going to fly a Cessna 172. I have never flown a Cessna. I've never flown any high wing airplane before. Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing this on a solo mission. Cassie had to stay back because she wasn't feeling very well. You know, I suppose being crammed into the germ tubes of the sky with 400 other people on the 8-hour flight over, you're bound to breathe something up. So anyhow, I do have a local CFI that's gonna go with me. That way I can have some help with controls. One, I don't know how to fly it, okay? I've read through the POH, pretty familiar with takeoff, landing speeds, stall speeds, but I've never flown a Cessna. Anyhow, I'm gonna need a little bit of help with the controls so that I can run the camera flying around the beautiful island of Maui here. I actually was set up to go with another aircraft rental. They texted me last night and said the aircraft is down for maintenance. They don't know when it's gonna be back up, flight canceled. Boo. So I found one other place, Shaka Skies, Shaka, and said 9 a.m. let's do it. Back to Shaka. Everybody in Hawaii does this. All the locals do this. That's, hey, what's up? Passing by, hey, thank you. It's like the universal sign of like, yeah, bro. A little history on where that came from. It was 1910. Guy's name was Hamana Kalili. Like this 7-foot tall Hawaiian dude working at the sugarcane factory. That was like the #1 thing in agriculture that they were doing on these islands at the time was sugarcane. And Hamana worked in the factory, and the equipment that Hamana was running has giant rollers that you shove the sugarcane through, it crushes it, presses it, and it squeezes out all of the juices. Well, Mr. Kalili's hand got caught in the machinery, and all 3 of these fingers were taken. After that, his bosses said, hey bro, yeah, you're done running the machinery, but what you can do is we need you to work outside on the train tracks. So after the train gets loaded here and they're hauling everything away, you're gonna tell them that the coast is clear, the rail is clear, and that they can peace out. He's like, well, how am I supposed to tell them? Do I yell at them, wave at them? They're like, yeah, you can yell, you can wave, but they're gonna be looking for you. And this is what Hamana did. He just waved at the train to tell them that the coast is clear. Well, on this same train were some local people that would hop on to catch a ride from one place to another. Whether it was legally, illegally, I don't know, but as they're driving away on the train, they see Hamana doing this, right? They don't realize that his fingers are missing, and that's just him like waving. So all of the local people, local kids started waving like this, like, hey, see ya, hi, and bye. Over the course of however many years, people from California and Australia, they come over, they see people doing this, they're like, dang, that's cool. So they take it back to their own homelands. They were mainly surfer people. The surfer people from, ooh, I'm in a tunnel. Anyhow, they're like, oh, look what we learned over here. And you know, when you're surfing or doing something that's a little bit, you know, high adrenaline, you're pumped up, they would kind of give it the little pinky dingle. That ended up being the wave. It has adopted to Saru, Saru. And that is the story of the Shaka. And I did not make that up. There are some stories like that that I have made up.
We got things. We got one of these.
Oh yeah.
Big sticks.
Yeah, I'll take one of these. Yeah. Absolutely. And let's go with the strawberry guava.
Just
all right.
grab one.
Heck yeah.
And then we got the water there, Diet Coke, whatever.
Excellent.
Have a seat.
Cool.
Contact ground, feeling ready.
Right, oil pressure, oil temperature are both in the green.
Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed is alive.
Looking for 55.
55,
Well,
rotate.
60 already.
Yeah.
Oh man, you really got to pull back on this thing.
Yeah.
Cessna 55 Hotel, when able, start your right turn, jet traffic waiting.
Ideally, we want 2 red, 2 white, but a little high is honestly fine with me. I'd already be high and low.
All right. You said 55 knots?
65.
65.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful approach so far. A little bit of rudder, there you go.
Airspeed looks good.
Niner Whiskey has 55 Hotel on short final inside.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Drop her down. Gonna use some aerodynamic braking here.
Yeah.
Wanna just absolutely obliterate our brakes.
My
Nice.
tower, Airs 18 with you. Airs 18, my tower, traffic out Louis Harbor, left base runway 2, stationary 1,500,
Check
pass
this
Southwest
echo.
runway
we
10
can
to Hat
take
will be
echo,
at risk.
yeah.
Copy, Southwest runway, out on risk, Airs 18. Just 55 Hotel, turn right at Echo, then contact ground.
Right at Echo over the ground, 5 Hotel, thanks. That was a great landing. Maui is crazy, bro, with our crosswinds.
Dude.
So, that was awesome.
I did not feel like it was a great landing.
Really? Bro, there's some landings you'd be surprised.
Wow. All right.
There's crosswinds here, bro, like it my mind, even though I'm an instructor and I'm like,
Really?
bro.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I don't know if you heard the ATIS. So it's gusting 2.6 right now.
Heck yeah.
So
All right, leaving the airport. Now I can say I have flown a high wing. Some people that talked all the crap about my first grass landing and how I was excited to do it. Oh, you just landed on grass. Oh. Well, I guess you can insert your comments here about, oh, you just flew a school trainer plane. Ooh, I liked it. I had a good time, and I did in Hawaii, so bet you haven't done that. Anyways, tomorrow we're flying a helicopter. Well, it's the day of the helicopter, and Mama Bear is feeling a little bit better. However, it was kind of a late night last night because Lainey got bit by something and her hand swole up like a friggin' balloon, and it had this little like liquid blister on it. So we were chasing down infant medicine last night, and I think she's doing okay today. Leaving her with the rents. Back at the hotel, we're gonna hop on this helicopter here for a little bit.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I don't know, should I be nervous? Maybe that's the feeling.
I could understand.
Maybe I'm just excited, but I think I'm nervous. That's what it is.
I could understand being nervous for sure. Especially in something that you don't really know anything about. And neither do I. I don't know anything about helicopters.
Oh, is this where you flew out yesterday, babe? Over here.
Yeah, the West Maui is here made out of volcanic rock, so very porous when it rains. The water's able to travel around different areas, come out different spots through the cliffs back here. There's a spot we call back here the Wall of Tears. Just Washington State is a pretty wet climate, depending where you're at on the coastline there. You get between 60 to 100 inches of rain per year. Here on Maui, we can get over 300, some places up to 500 inches of rain. Coming up ahead of us here, we have Nakalele Point. You guys might have heard of the Nakalele blowhole. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's just a hole in the rock, the volcanic rock there. When the waves come up, crash up against the shoreline there, shoots up kind of a geyser, 30, 40 feet tall. So you guys will see the little road out our left side here. We call this the mini road to Hānai. It doesn't take you to Hānai, but you could drive around the whole northwest side of the island in a couple hours. Some of this single lane road, single lane bridges, kind of a cool drive. About 1.5 million years ago, the island of Molokai was split in half by a very large earthquake. The whole north side of the island split off, eroded away into the ocean ahead of us here, leaving back some of the tallest sea cliffs in the world. These are over 3,500 feet tall, so for kind of a size comparison, you can stack almost 2.5 Empire State Buildings on top of each other. These cliffs would be a little bit higher, but I think this is kind of Hawaii's best kept secret. Unless you come out here on a helicopter ride, not too many people get to see these or even know they exist. So the peninsula that you see ahead of us here, that is the Kalaupapa Peninsula. You guys might have heard of that. It's a world-famous leprosy colony. So from the 1800s all the way up to 1969, believe it or not, they brought about 8,000 people out here who had leprosy to isolate them from the rest of the world. A very dark time in Hawaii's history. The majority of these people were native Hawaiians. They bring them out here by boat, drop them off. There's not a dock or anything, so they'd have to swim ashore if they were strong enough. If not, they'd perish right there in the water. But I couldn't believe all the way up to 1969. After that, they turned it into a historical national park.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. From my understanding, there's still about 4 to 5 people that live out here. They were born, raised, don't know much else about the rest of the world from the isolation So they're going to live the rest of their days out here. They're not forced to be out here, but there's a small airfield where they bring supplies about once a week. The only other way to get there is through a donkey trail through the cliffs to the south side of the island.
What is it? Sound it out.
E is silence. I don't know what silence is. Well, can we just tell them?
Tell him.
Race car. Race car.
Bye.
Good job, dude. Good job. 42,309 tickets.
What is the most amount of tickets that anybody has ever won?
Oh, 47,000. We were so close. What do you want to get?
I'm thinking that and just get like a bunch of these things and hand them out to random kids.
I like that.
There's 10,000. Okay.
These are
10,000. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna need way more than 2 large bags.
we'll carry that.
You're gonna be the blue box at 41,959. Let's get some.
You got a kid?
Yeah.
You want that? This one. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. Right on.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Oh, he's gonna be. Got it.
Can we give you that? Yeah. What about a bear?
Thank you so much. $279.
Yeah.
Thank you.